right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. Excuse me, my throat is a little froggy tonight, huh? Sorry about that. I hope everybody's doing well. It's good to have you all here. It's nice to see everybody. Hope things are going well for everyone. All right, let's get you in and we will see who's here. Say hi to everyone. Hello, Yvonne and Sumbla, Lisa, Lavinia, Maggie, Nicola, Jayasna. How are you all? Cynthia, Juliet, Nexus, Lay and Lazy. How are you? It is so good to see you all. You have to excuse me. I had my COVID booster shot. Yes, my booster shots, and yeah, I'm starting to not feel well. Yeah, really not feeling good from it, but tomorrow I'll be probably down and out for a while for the day, but then usually I'm hoping that after that it clears up after 24 hours, right? So, but I am doing all right. I'm trying to stay safe, right? I'm trying to stay safe here on our end, not get any form of COVID, since there are so many out there now. I certainly don't want that. Hey, look at that. Contact me personally on Facebook if you're looking for me. Either one. You can contact me on my personal or on the Night Reader Tarot Facebook page. Just send me a friend request. I accept everybody's friend requests. So, hey, Yvonne, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Things are, I know, I'm sure things are catching up, right? Just trying to catch up in life and catch up with everything. All right. Alrighty, there we go. So, why is that crooked tonight? Maybe I hit it. I think I hit my camera today. In the 2 minutes I was in here. All right, so, Yvonne, I think it's the start of something. It's the beginning of a journey, right? You want that journey to lead to something good. You want it to lead to something that's going to make you feel fortunate. But if you look, right, you're going to go down this path and you're going to go through this arch. But on the other side, you can see the mountains. And of course, mountains are obstacles. And that's the problem. Right now, you want to move forward in life. You want to move forward in things, whatever, all the things that are going on with you. And sure enough, you get to the obstacles and you get stuck. And then what happens, right? Then what happens, of course, is you end up, being a bit indecisive about things, not sure exactly what you should do or, not do, not sure which way to turn. Excuse me. Not sure which way to turn. And I think, that's potentially an issue. That's a big issue for you. And I know, I'm sure it is. So I really do think that, that's a bit of a problem, indecisiveness. But, you have the sun, which is all about happiness and cheerful and warm. And then you have the moon, which is the opposite, kind of the opposite, right? Not exactly the same. Gives you a little bit of that feeling of scared and sad instead of happy, and fearless. Now you're fearful and sad. So they kind of even each other out. All the good things that go on always kind of there's always something that kind of evens it out and kind of wipes out the good with something negative. And that's terrible, right? That's a horrible feeling. I know. I'm sure that's not what you really um that's not what you really want, right? You don't want good things to come along and then something bad to happen to cancel it out, but it does, and it's heartbreaking, and it's making you feel like, it just hurts all over. It hurts inside. You're hurt on the outside, yes, but are you hurting on the inside? Yeah, you're hurting on the inside, probably even more. It doesn't give me a whole lot of resolution, this reading. It tells me, the Three of Swords kind of gives me the idea of you just have to keep on moving on each day, day by day by day. Yeah, and that's all you can do is take it day by day. All right? Take life day by day. Yvonne, I know. Hello. Let's see, everybody who came in after when the show started. Juliet and Nexus. I said that, and Lay and Lazy, and I said hello to you. Hey, Maggie, I'm glad you're here. Coco Babe. Bartman, nice to see you. Juliet, I see your questions. Lisa, hey, Lisa. It's nice to have you on. Oh, I'm so surprised to see you, but I'm so happy. That's great. Sabrina, it's nice to have you here too. Thank you for being here. Maggie, yeah, these cards are clear. This is the Rider-Waite deck. This is like I don't know. People refer to this as the starter tarot deck because the pictures are worth 1,000 words, right? What isn't that the saying? A picture is worth 1,000 words. These cards have pictures on them that really tell the story. They really do. They don't, there's some decks of cards, there's a lot of room for interpretation and just kind of making things up. People do that, right? But these cards, you don't have that option. It kind of spells it right out for you just by looking at the pictures. Yes, Maggie, my first name is Larry. It is. It certainly is. I know. So, Sumbla, what's your spirit guide want you to know right now? Right now, right this very minute. Up to the minute information. That's for sure. Yeah, so this is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. If you guys are ever looking for it, you can get it almost anywhere, right? You just look online. Everybody's got it for sale. This one is a more colorized version. The cards come in color, of course, already, but this one is like colored in even more, like much more vividly. It cost me a little bit more, but it was worth it. So if you guys are ever looking to get into reading tarot and starting off, let me know. First off, this is the deck you want to start with. It's a very easy deck to start. All right, what do your spirits guide want you to know right now? Something is coming along to try to tempt you and take you away or betray you is a word I'd say, maybe. And keep you, something is trying to keep you away from your family, trying to keep you away from loved ones, the people who are around you. But you are smarter than that, right? You're somebody who is very smart. You are, you grow with when there's pressure and there's things going on around you. Your spirit guides want you to know they understand you can grow through this. You can grow through whatever it is that goes on in your life. Right? So when you get stuck and when you feel like you're in the middle of something and you don't know which way to turn, you don't know which way to go, right? So you are stuck right in the middle. again, like I said before, the Eight of Wands, all about movement, all about moving in a good direction. Again, also about growing, because you can see all of these wands all have some growth on them. So yeah, there's a lot of growth. So I think the main message of this whole thing, Sumbla, is your spirit guides want you to know that whatever goes on for you, make sure to grow from it. Grow emotionally, grow maturity-wise, every way. No matter how, whether bad things get thrown at you or good things are thrown at you, don't feel like you have to be stuck in the middle of something. Grow. Okay? That's what I get for you, Sumbla. Thank you. So, Lisa, how are you? Oh, tell me how you've been, please. I've been dying to know how you are doing personally. I saw the boys, as I like to refer to them, in their Manchester United uniforms and their Man U kits, and they look very nice, very dashing, very smart. So that was nice to see. Twins, right? They look like twins, just different, a little different age, right? Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope everything around you is going well. Like I said, it seems like it is. I know the other day was a difficult day for you guys, but it looked like everyone bounced back on football Saturday. They do look like twins, don't they? I know. My goodness. Oh, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. I look just like my father. So now I know when I get to be almost 80 years old, I'll know just what I'm going to look like. Yeah. All right. So here's what I get for you, Lise. I think you're coming alive right now. I think you are really feeling some renewed energy, right? Something you have not had for a while, something you've been kind of worried about. But something's going on with the people around you, and something's going on, in the family that is, giving you some really good feelings. The past 8 months have been kind of hard work, right? It's been difficult. The work has been hard, and you've been feeling like, it's just very, you know, like sometimes you're on your own, but no matter what, there's always help available. There's always help available for you. Even when you feel like you're alone, there's always help available. Other than that, yeah, do I see where there have been sleepless nights and stuff like that? Certainly. There certainly has been. And that's just kind of goes with everything that's going on in life right now. But I think, yeah, all of a sudden it's like you have this burst of energy, this new, this whole new um passion about things. The new adventure that's coming is going to be exciting. It's going to go well, and things are going to be great. And you know what? Instead of only two of them watching football on a Saturday, Well, then now it's going to be 3 of them coming up to watch Manchester United, whoever they play, whether it's my Liverpool team or who else do I like? West Ham. Yeah, sorry. And Tottenham. I like them. I like them a little bit too. So I like a lot of teams. I like Manchester United, by the way. I know the guys don't think I do, but that's all right. That's what I get for you though, Lise. I hope that helps. I hope it's true. I hope that's really true because like first off, the whole energy idea really makes me think of just you being here tonight because you haven't been on the show live in a while because I know you've been tired and I understand that. No explanation necessary there. But when you came on tonight and then I got that Ace of Wands, I was like, oh, this is like all this new energy. You're up late. It's craziness. So great to see you. Lavinia, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. Would I say you and D are going to reconnect at Christmas, or is it time to move on with your life? I think that's been a question I've answered many times before. Oh, you're having a storm and schools are closed tomorrow. I see. Huh. All right, so here's what I'm getting for you, Lavinia. It is time to move on. The Chariot is all about moving on. It's just plain and simple. The Chariot is about moving forward, making a decision and sticking to it and moving with it. D is a very disciplined and stubborn individual who right now seems to be very judgmental is a good word. And even though this is going to hurt, moving on is the way to go. Because again, you've got moving on here with the Chariot, and then if you look here, right, you've got moving on here too. Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of clear. You're going to get hurt if you don't move on. You need to find somebody who's going to take care of you, who's going to nurture you, who's going to protect you from this hurt and pain. But it's not going to be the way things are going right now. All right? So that's what I get for you, Lavinia. I'm sorry. Lise, yeah, so you can stay in bed a little longer in the morning. That's awesome. Well, that's a nice thing. Hi, Maggie. I'm doing all right. So thank you always for, before you ever put a question, you always put that in there for me. You always put a nice comment about asking how I'm doing. I appreciate that. I'm not saying everybody has to do that. That's not what I'm shooting for. That's not what I'm asking about or commenting on. It's always been that way with Maggie. I understand you guys want to get your questions in. You want to make sure they get readings, right? So you want to get them in quick, and it's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. That's exactly what I expect. I look for that, right? So, all right, let's see what we get for you, Mags. What does another Virgo think of you after your first? Wait a second. Hang on a second. Let me reread this. What does R, who's another Virgo, Think of you after your first phone call today. Oh my. Oh my. Maggie. You just have them all falling all over you. They're like everywhere. Ooh. Huh, huh, huh. Wow, the King and Queen of Cups. The only thing would have been better would have been the Knight of Cups right there in the middle. All right, so R feels like, after your phone call today, that you are a very flexible person. You're very flexible, not flexible like you can bend over backwards kind of flexible, but flexible like, hey, I'll do different, I'll make changes to things to make things good, to make things better, to make everybody feel good or whatever you need, right? So, excuse me. So, yeah, I think that's R got that impression from you that you're willing to change when necessary. I think R has the feeling that you could be somebody who is emotionally in tune with them. You can be emotionally in tune with R. The only problem, now here's the only problem that I see. I think R, when you're looking especially for intentions, I think R is going to move slowly again. I'm afraid that R is going to be like the guy before who was very slow moving. He can give you, I think R can give you a very close relationship. I think it could be a successful, happy relationship. I think there's a lot of magnetism between the two of you. I think you've already felt that between you. I think you've already had that insight. Um, and I think that, you'll feel good about it. You will feel good that the people around you, I think, will be happy with this person when they meet him. All right. So that's what I get for you, Maggie. Yes, only the Virgos, always. All you do is keep picking Virgos, and every time they just keep moving slowly. Lovely Green, thank you so much for your donation. I do appreciate your generosity always. Yeah, I will do yours as soon as I see your question come up. I'll do another one here real quick, and this way I don't slow down the show too much. Try to get everybody in as I can tonight. Hey, Coco Babe. It's nice to have you here. All right, Nicola, can you get a general reading, please? You can get a general reading. So my baby, my little puppy baby, is going to be 6 months old in a couple days. Yeah. I guess it's actually Thursday, right? Maybe it is. It's Thursday. 7th, 8th. No, it's Friday. Friday the 10th. He will be 6 months old. Now, you guys, I'm sure, remember when I got him back in August. He was 11 weeks and he was tiny, and now he's growing up. He was 11 weeks old and he was about 15 pounds. And now he's going to be 6 months old and he's about 50 pounds. He's getting big, but he's a good boy, and he's my little buddy. Oh, it did resonate. There you go. Excellent, Maggie. Thank you. Lovely. I see your question. Excellent. I'll do that right after this then. Nicola, here's what I'm getting for you. I think that Okay, first off, the Emperor's coming up for you is no shock because of all of the people around you who are pregnant right now. But I also think that you want to feel, not just that it goes for other people around you, but for you personally, I think it has to do with just the idea of you want to feel like somebody is looking over you. Somebody's watching out for you, and they're making sure that you're okay. Um, you want somebody to be friendly and loving, that cheerleader kind of person, right? The person who is always got your back, somebody who's a friend, somebody who's always there for you. Even when you don't think anybody else is, or when you don't want to talk to people, right? There's always somebody who's going to be there for you. I think it's time for you to come up with some new there's new ideas, right? There's new ideas coming your way, and you have to think about them. You have to come up with some new thoughts. I think the people around you, I think you and your boyfriend, I think, are having a really good relationship. I think that connection is really moving in a good way. Things are going well, and of course, um, you're coming into a good time. Things are moving into a good time. So, even when things seem like they're really bad, things are moving they're still moving in a good direction. So things are going to go all right, it looks like. New ideas. You just need some new ideas because you've got stuff going on that's going to require you to think differently about things. All right? And that's what I get for you, Nicola. Thanks so much. All right, Lovity, thank you again for your donation. Very kind of you. All right, let's see what I get for you. R's feelings for you currently. R's feelings for you currently. All right, let's see what we get. All right. So, Lovity, what are R's feelings currently for you? R, wow. R is currently feeling like they're on the top of the world. Top of the world with you, which is great. Right? They feel very fortunate to have you. There's that feeling of they know they can R knows that they can depend on you. They know that you are planning for a life. You are planning for you're organized to try and you're trying to organize things to work in tune with each other. But there is this issue going on, and you can see that here. Oh, you're separated. Well, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense then, because here's the separation in temperance. You can kind of see it, right? Things are not directly together. I think I really do. The feeling, like I said, I get here in the beginning from the King and Queen of Pentacles is there is R feels fortunate that you are in their life, even if you're not in their life right now, that you were in their life. But there is a disconnect. There is time where there has been a letting go kind of thing. But I think things are changing. It's just taking time. It's just going to be, it's just going to take some patience. And things are going to not go quickly, but I think they're going to go in a good direction. I think you just have to, don't be afraid of risking things. Don't be afraid of losing out on things. Because I really think that if you do, you'll end up losing out on everything. You'll end up frustrated. You'll end up, like, okay, I'm just done with everything. And sure enough, I think that would be bad. That would be sad and bad for you. That would be a discredit and a disservice to you. Because I really think that you are, I really think you guys are kind of meant to be together. I really get that feeling. You're meant to be together. And that's kind of why the King and Queen of Pentacles came out right in the beginning of the reading together. Very interesting. But, I understand you're separated, but I think there's the opportunity to get back together. It's just going to take a little while, a little bit of patience. And if you are willing, then I think it'll be worth it. So thank you so much for your donation. All right, let's see. Where did I go? Right there. All right, Jasna, there you go. A love reading for you, an AKP. Hey, Shady Lady, it's nice to see you. Manny Biswas, good to have you. And hey, Austin, welcome back. It's great to see you again. It's been a long time. At least it seems like a very long time. But it's good to have you back. So I appreciate that. Thanks for coming back. Shady Lady, please choose you today. Let me see if I see your question. Oh, I see your question. Shady Lady, I will do my very best. Okay, how about that? That's all I can ever say, right? I try my hardest. Wow. So a love reading for you. I think love feels like hard work. Feels like it really grinds on your last little bit of nerve. And you feel like you have to give. And it's never, and you never get anything back. But I think if you continue to move forward in a positive way and keep, being positive about yourself, being, what's the word? Overcome obstacles and keep up your confidence. That's a good one. That's a good word for it. Keep up your confidence. Keep up your self-esteem. That's the words I'm really looking for. And move forward. There is absolutely a love connection coming. That love connection is going to be wonderful because it's going to feel powerful. You're going to take the initiative on it. I know it's kind of strange. It's not exactly what you're used to, and it certainly isn't traditional, but you would take more of an initiative with it. And I think it will be, it'll be a really charming type of relationship that the two of you would have together. So I think things can be really, really good for you if you stick to the whole idea of being confident in yourself and working forward and work towards building a relationship or finding that right person. Okay, working with AK P, because that can be really good for you. Hello, Cynthia. I am good. Thank you so much for asking. It's always nice. You guys are so kind to me. All right. You want to know if the spirits have anything to say about the story you are about to write. you am. My English may not be perfect, but it's better than you am. Don't use that in your book. Not in your story. So let's see. What is a message for you about the story you are going to write? Oh, Cynthia. Let us see. All right, so I think the message to you from about this reading is all about when things are difficult, make sure you keep going. So when you think you have writer's block, right, or you feel like, oh, I don't know what parts to tell, or I don't know where this part goes, or whatever like that, keep going. It may be a struggle. There's going to be times when you feel like you're doing this and you don't have anybody to give you ideas. But that's not true. You call a character you am. There you go. It's a very nice name. I don't think this is going to be I don't think this is like an autobiography. I don't think it's about your life. I think it's a story, and I think that's really what it is. I get that feeling. I really think, again, the message, though, is when you feel like you don't have it, when you don't have the story in your head right at that time, and you're working on it, right? You're working on writing, and then it kind of goes away, or you have writer's block, or whatever you want to call it. You have to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult it seems, because in the end, it'll be worth it, right? Because in the end is a successful story. And I think that's the big message. I really think that's the message to you and UM. Yeah. So that's what I get for you. All right, Cynthia, thank you so much. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Juliet, how are you? Can you get a love reading between you and E? I guess we won't use the same cards, right? I don't think you want the same reading. All right. So, Julia, can you get a love reading between you and E? Keep moving forward. That's it, Cynthia. You got it. I like it too. I think it's going to be great. I think whatever you write is going to end up being really good. The last card there, that Six of Wands, is all about being successful and really having a lot of support and recognition and being confident in the things that you do. As you could see when that guy was riding in on his horse, right? On his high horse. But he's confident that what he did was really good. And that's all you have to do. Be confident, it'll come to you. You will be able to get it all going and do a great job. Great, Juliet. I'm glad you're doing well. You are welcome. Hey, Ms. Shorty, it's great to have you back again. All right, Juliet, love reading between you and E. You and E are very good together. You're smart. You're a smart group, smart couple. And And I think that's important, right? That's important because you don't want, you don't want to have something happen and really not know about it, right? So you pay attention to little things. You pay attention to details that go on around you and the things that are happening. And when it comes to the two of you, right, you and E, well, then, there's always that feeling of having a successful relationship, right? Being warm. There's that warmth and that determination to make things work. There's a creative energy between the two of you. And things are moving forward in a good way. They're moving in a good direction, right? I think they are, or if they haven't yet, or if you're just working on it, I really think that it's going to move in a good direction. I think there's a lot of things going on around the two of you right now, though, and you just have to pick and choose what's going to be good to work on and what's going to be in your way. Um, you just have to keep that in mind. But I truly feel like, you guys have this free, adventurous, free spirit kind of feeling, and you're just fun-loving, creative people, that are trying to fall in love and have a great relationship. And I think that's a great thing. I think it's good. So I think that's the story between you and E right now. That's the love story. All right. Hey, Nexus. You would love a reading about love for next year. What's going to happen next year in love for you? All right. Don't forget, Shady Lady, I didn't forget about you. So don't forget about me. Hang in there. You hang in there, and we'll see what we can do for you. All right. So, Nexus, a love reading for next year. Awesome. All right, let's see what we get here. Love reading for next year. So, all right. Okay, there you go. Love reading for next year tells me that things are going to move into the next year, into the new year in a good way, but it's not gonna move really quickly, right? It's not gonna move really quickly, but it is going to move in a good direction. You are going to have that friendly, powerful charm. That's the kind of person that you're going to attract. Somebody who is like that, right? This very friendly, very loving person who has a powerful charm about them. It's going to charm you, right? It's going to bring you happiness. It really is going to bring you happiness. I think there is the whole idea of sharing with someone. I can see sharing with them. I can see kindness. I can see maybe somebody from your past. Oof, I'm not sure. That's it. No, I see that possibly, but I don't want that to be true because I don't think that's going to be good for you. So I definitely feel like stay away from the past. Don't go in that direction. But yeah, there's definitely a new beginning, a new planting the seeds and starting a new relationship. Absolutely. I think, you know, it may start off slow in the beginning of the year, but as the year goes, it's going to pick up. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this person's going to come to you out of nowhere, and it's going to be like a whirlwind. And you're going to feel really good. You're real excited about it. And I think that will be wonderful. All right. So that's what I get for you, Nexus. That's what I'm getting for you. Awesome. Lane how are you? Still loving the new picture. How does Imad feel about you currently? Coco Babe, you're here. Yay. Salon, thank you for being here. Thank you for your like. I do appreciate it. Dorothy Collins, hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh, I got too many cards. Look at that. Oh, good. We didn't want that one anyway. I am all right. I'm all right, my friend. Like I said early in the show, I had my COVID booster shot, and I'm feeling a little. I feel like I'm getting those flu-like symptoms from it, and not real happy about that. I'll probably be sick now for the next 24 hours, which is going to kind of stink, but that's okay. Oh well. How does Imad feel about you currently? Imad feels like there are some new ideas that should come up between the two of you. Has some new plans, and I think those new plans are really going to spark that connection. Right? It's going to move things into a new gear. It's going to move things into a new good direction. I think, just understanding that this is all going to happen and having the patience for it to finally come to you is going to be important. I think that's going to be exciting. I think you and Imad, I think you can depend on each other no matter what. Even if you're not together or not talking and at times and stuff like that, you always know you can kind of count on each other. One of you is very determined to keep this relationship going because that person wants to really take care of the other person and really make sure that they are taken care of and protected and nurtured and cared for, all the nice stuff that people do for each other. And sure enough, that's where I think things are. There you go. You come back today. Yeah, so that's it. That is it. You can depend on each other. You always know. And sure enough, there you have it. You come back today. Yeah, I'm getting good things for you from that. So, awesome. Oh, Coco, baby. You thought you were next. You're almost next. You're getting close. I am getting close to you. Matter of fact, yeah, you are next now. What is next for you and your boyfriend that you are not expecting? Wow. Let's see. You are very, very welcome, my friend Lane Lazian. Coco, babe, you are next. Look at that. Yep. Shady lady, did you leave? Tell me you didn't leave. I hope not. I truly don't. I would truly hope you didn't. Austin, did you have a question? I didn't see you put one up, but I did. I knew you were here, so I appreciate that. And if you just came to hang out and support the show, well, that's even better. That's great too. All right, Coco Babe. Shimmy, shimmy, Coco Babe. Shimmy, shimmy, pop. Okay, anyhow. Coco Babe. What's next for you and your boyfriend that you are not expecting? I think there is a very strong commitment coming that you are not expecting. Huh. Right? That's crazy, isn't it? Craziness. I think even though there have been struggles in the past, I think things are moving in the right direction. Things feel like it's starting over for you. You should be optimistic, right? There's a lot of potential. There is a lot of things going on. And I really think things are going to move to a new, like I said, a new level, a new, a new level. And that's great. Just make sure not to let the past ruin the present. That's the one word of advice that I see here. Don't let the past get in the way, basically. Don't let it get in the way. Let it, let the past stay in the past. And that's what you're not expecting. You are not expecting that, is for sure. Bartman. Bartman. Oh, and then look at Shady Lady is next. If you're still around, Shady Lady, after this, you are up. So Shady Lady, are you still here? You're welcome, Coco Babe. All right, let's see here. Bartman, what's coming up? What can you expect next year? You can expect things to be a little difficult at times. Jackal, there is no list. I try to get through as many questions as I can in a night, so we still have about 10, 11, 12 minutes left. If you want to guarantee a reading, right, if you look here at the top, donations take priority and guarantee a reading. So you can donate. The information is at the bottom of the screen, donation information. Yep, there. So if you want to guarantee a reading, that's the way to do it. Otherwise, I will try my best. All right. All right, so Bartman, it's good to have you here. I think things could start off as a bit of a struggle in the new year, and you're not gonna be happy with that. It's not gonna make you feel good. It's not gonna be the beginning month or month and a half or so that you really wanted it to be right off the bat. But don't let that deter you, right? Don't let it deter you from having a good year. I think, this can be shortened. It can kind of go away much quicker if you just reflect on the good stuff. Reflect and think about the good things that are happening around you and not the negatives. I think things will go much, much better, much, much smoother, right? Then you won't have that regret. You won't feel like there's this whole anxiousness, anxiety. You won't have that sadness around you. And sure enough, I think that's what you really need to do is kind of like meditate on the good stuff. Think about just the good things that are happening and that are going to happen. And I think that will get you through the difficult beginning of the year. I think that's going to be best for you. All right. That's what I get for you. All right, Shady Lady, if you are here, I need to know it before I do the reading for you. Love is in the air. How are you? Are you still around? Love is in the air. Miss Shorty, are you still around? Let me know. Dorothy Collins, I saw you just rewrote your question, so I know you're still here. Selin, you're here, right? I know you're here because I just saw. Let's see. Who else? And Jackal, I got your question, Jackal. Thank you. Hey, Lena. Hey, welcome back. GD, it's good to have you here too. Thanks for being here. All right. What is his condition when he returns to you? So, what will his spiritual and life conditions be when he returns to you? How will he be physically and emotionally? I think these are all, I think that's kind of what you're looking for, right? What's he going to be like spiritually, physically, emotionally? All right. So, all right. So I think when Josh returns to you, his spiritual and way of life and stuff like that, I really think is going to be, it's going to be all right. There's not going to be anything wrong with it. I think he is going to have prioritized the things in his life that are important. And when he comes back to you, then you'll realize you are part of that. You are part of that importance. And sure enough, that's going to be really good. That's going to make you feel good. Um, because you don't want conflict. You don't want fighting. You don't want problems or anything like that. You want things to move on in a good direction. You want them to move in a good way, and you want to continue to have them going that way. So you don't want to have issues. So once he finally comes back to you, I think you'll know that he is emotionally committed to you at that point, and then that would be good, right? That would make you feel good, and that would be how he is when he comes back. He's going to be happy about his feelings and stuff about life and all are going to be, he's going to be happy about life. He's going to be happy about the people around him, his family and friends and everything. And there's going to be, he's going to feel like he is achieving something at that point. So, things may have been frustrating. Things may have got to a point where you were just kind of tired of everything and gave up, or maybe giving up. Um, but I think things are going to be okay. No, I'm not saying he is not good. I think he is very good. I think it's going to work. When he comes back to you, you're going to know that he is committed to you and he's happy with you. That's what you'll realize. So yeah, I think things are okay. Okay, Selin? I think it's going to be good. That's what I get for you. All right, so I'm looking for you, Miss Shorty, or Love is in the Air, or Mani. Any of you guys, if you're here, let me know. If you're here, Dorothy, I know you're here, so um, I'll throw yours up there. What's coming towards you? Yeah, Bartman, you saw those cards. They were a little tough, weren't they? They were a little rough on you. Oh, Lena, you're here. Yes, I know. I did not get to you in the list yet, but you're next. I have you next, Lena. All right, let's see what we get here. for you, Dorothy? I'm going to do Lena, then I'm going to pick one last question for my final question of the night, and that'll be it. All right, what's coming towards you, Dorothy? I really think that you've got your knight in shining armor, your Prince Charming coming your way. Someone calm and sensitive, very romantic. Somebody who is a little bit of an introvert. Somebody who kind of does their own thing sometimes, but likes to hang out. Would somebody who's kind of just wants to relax, just kind of hang out, like I say. I think this person has moved on from a past relationship, and I think that's a good thing because they are moving on. They're not stuck in the past. And this is a very kind and generous type of person who's going to be very thankful to find you. I think this is going to start either long distance or online, one or the other. But I think it's going to be a good start. I think it's going to work out pretty well for you. And I think it's going to really be something that makes you happy. So that's what I get for you, Dorothy. Oh, Sabrina, you're still here. Hi. All right, let's see. Selena, a general reading, please. All right, let's see what we get. A general reading. All right. All right, so I think things are changing. Things are moving in constant motion, right? Right now, you're at a turning point in life. And it seems like there's all this stuff going on around you that's probably not good for you. So you're trying your best to not do it. You're trying your best to stay away from those types of things. And that's important because it's going to help you. It's going to you don't want to do things that are going to be problems or problematic, because that's not going to be good. That's not going to help you in the future, or now even, right? Not just in the future, but now. So you definitely want to stay away from the whole idea of things that are going on, things around you that may not be really good for you. I think you have the opportunity to feel good about the stuff that's happening in your life. I think I think you're going to make some money. I think money's coming your way. And that's a really good thing. I think if you're always thinking on your feet, always on your toes, I think you'll feel better. I think you'll realize and find out that things work for you better that way. And that'll be helpful. That'll be a big help. Just don't get down on yourself. Don't feel like you're all alone, right? You don't want to feel that sadness. You don't want to feel that whole idea of losing something or being isolated, because that's not going to help at all. But I think other than that, I think things are good. I think you're at a really good point in life right now. So I think things can go well if you just look out for some little devilish temptations, right? Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got here? I've got 2 people left that are here, right? GD, you're still here? And I know that Sabrina is still here. Sabrina, a reading for you and Justin. Lena, you're welcome. GD, you're still here. Good. Okay. Just hang out for a second, GD. There's only 2 of you that are here that are still looking for readings, so. Why not? Why not? I'll stay an extra couple minutes and do it for you. When I used to listen to other people's tarot shows and stuff, they would never hang out for anyone. Oh, Miss Shorty, you're back. I've been looking for you. I've been calling you out and asking if you were here. Ah, look, now you're here. All right. When I used to watch other people's tarot shows, they would never stay around. They would never do anything for anybody unless they were getting paid to do it, right? Now, I won't say that about everybody, because I am very friendly with some great tarot readers who would stay around and do a lot of stuff and lots of readings for people. And they're really good friends of mine still, and did great shows. But there were a lot of them that just would not hang out for a while and do a couple extra readings. So I'll do it. I do that. Okay. So I'm going to do Sabrina, then I'm going to do GD, and then Miss Shorty, you'll be the last one, and that'll be it. All right? Cool. Reading for you and Justin. I think you and Justin have to understand that things, if they're going to be good for you, it's going to take a little while. It's going to take some patience, but it's going to get good. Things are going to be really good. You're going to find happiness. You're going to find some joy. You're going to find your purpose, find a place for the 2 of you. I think, I think Justin, excuse me, I should know that name. That's my son. I think Justin is a very talkative, curious person. And I think that's always something that is important to keep in mind, right? So when he talks a lot, when he asks a lot of questions, it's not because he's questioning you. It's just because that's the way he is. He's curious. He's maybe a little immature, or maybe a little childish at times. Don't worry about that, though. Don't think that you have to look for something else or look for more in him than is really there, because I think what's really there is the good things about him are right in front of you, and you just have to look really close, and you'll find them. It's not like, oh, he's never going to be this kind of person or anything like that, because he is. And the good things about him are right in front of you. So, figure out, be willing to change, right? Be willing to change, be flexible with Justin. And I think you guys will have a good balance between the 2 of you. I definitely feel like you'll have a good balance, and things can work in a good way for you. All right? That's what I get for you. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm feeling about that. All right. All right, GD. What can you expect between you and GS moving forward into 2022? We're currently in no contact. If there is communication coming forth between us soon, please let you know. Of course, I would let you know. Okay. GD. My friend Miss Shorty, do me a favor, please, and repost your question for me so I can find it easier. Oh, Sabrina, you're very welcome. I'm glad to help them. I hope that made sense to you. All right, so GD, what's going to happen next year for you and GS? You're not talking right now. You're in a no communication thing, and I can see that. I can see that the communication is not going on. Right? Things, you're not seeing eye to eye. You're not looking at things in the right way. Things aren't going exactly the way you want them to, and that hurts. It feels bad that things aren't going right and things are not working between the two of you, and there is not that communication. I think there is this whole feeling of there is an energy between the two of you. I think it's very friendly. I think it's, I think it can be friendly. I think it can be very compassionate. I think it's a very honest feeling that's there between the two of you. I just think you have to decide that you need a new start. You have to come up with a plan to start the whole thing. You start everything over. Start all over. And I think that will make a huge difference if you do that. Otherwise, I think it's just going to be, you're going to be completely conflicted. There's not going to be any communication. I don't see where there's communication coming anytime soon, though. I do not see that. I know you were asking if there would be, and to let you know if there is, I don't see it. So I just think that you guys have to get on the same page. All right? That's what I get for you. That's what I'm feeling. All right. And last but not least, Ms. Shorty. Love the picture. I love the picture, Ms. Shorty. Very nice. Good to see you. Don't forget, if you guys want to talk to me personally, somewhere or another, I put it up there. If you guys, whoever's still here, right? I put this up there. Keep that in mind. You can send me a friend request. You can message me. I talk to everybody. I'll talk to anybody who needs to talk or wants to talk. I am more than willing. All right, Miss Shorty. What truth is the universe trying to help you face at the moment? All right. This kind of makes a little bit of sense to me. I think you're trying to start something new or start over with something. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to start. You're trying to put down a foundation, and that's that's that new start for you. I think you have to take some time out for you, though. Make sure that you are feeling good about whatever it is that you're trying to do. Make sure you feel really good about it, that it's not going to be too stressful or too taxing, too much for you. Because if you're able to get through it and you're able to do whatever's coming your way, whatever's moving in your direction, whatever this new beginning is, if you're able to do it, you're going to be very successful at it. You're going to feel confident in it. You're going to feel like, okay, I have support from a lot of people. There's a lot of people helping me. There's a lot of people in my corner supporting me, right? So you move on, you move forward, and and things are going to go pretty all right as long as you let them. You're moving into a time where there's a lot going on in life, a lot going on in your life. And you just have to pick and choose what it is that's going to be most important to you. Make sure you are happy with the choices you make. Be happy with the things that are coming up, and be happy with all of the things that are going on around you. I think that's kind of what the universe is trying to help you face at the moment, is going through all the busyness and all the stuff that's going on in your life right now. But you got to take time out for you to get it right, to make sure that you take care of you and to feel better about you. Do something for yourself, right? Get your hair done, get your nails done, whatever it is. All right? Do something for you. And then tell me all about it. All right. That makes so much sense for you. Thank you. You are welcome for the relief. I'm glad I could help you. All right. So that was my last reading for the night. I hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Let me get rid of this and put this back up. And this way you'll know I will be back again Thursday night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The show's on every Monday and Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The show is called Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot, and I hope to see you all Thursday evening, 6 o'clock p.m. Have a great night, and I will see you all then. Bye now.